Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session, followed by 5 minutes of questions. These questions can be about Reiki, about psychic stuff. They can be things that you would like me to read for you. If I look a little different, this is a no makeup day. I'm going to be traveling today, so I didn't bother to put on makeup. I know some of you are going to look at me and say, "Oh, you look sick." I'm not sick. I'm just looking natural. So anyway, we're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki, and then we'll follow that up with 5 minutes of questions. The Reiki is going to be for whatever is for your highest and best good. If you would like to have that Reiki focus on something that is more specific than that, feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention. And then the only thing about adjusting a Reiki intention is that the Reiki still has to be focused at you and you only, not at some other person. Okay? The other thing that you need to know is that even if you catch this after the live presentation is over, you can still get good Reiki energy because the energy is not limited by time or space. So you can still get the Reiki healing energy even if you're after the fact. Now, I think that's everything you need to know about Reiki. Let's go ahead and get it going. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 9 after the hour. That means we'll be finishing it up at 14 after the hour. Hello there, Annie. Hello there, Arlene. Happy Friday. Annie, glad you finally made it back into a live again. Woot woot. Para Sophia, welcome, welcome. What are you guys using your Reiki for today? Sorry, I kept feeling like I had a frog in my throat, so hopefully that's gone now. Oh, well, hopefully the Reiki will help you a little bit with that. It's only 5 minutes. You can always watch this multiple times if you feel like you need more, or you can always schedule an actual session with me. What's going on? How come you're feeling depressed? We don't like that for you, Miss Annie. For energy and peace. Woot woot. Two very wonderful, fantastic things to have more of. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever did that, I appreciate it. Also, thank you to those of you who are sharing this video. Looks like we've got 3 more minutes left of Reiki. Looking at my clock wrong. Oh yeah, those big important relationships can really get to us sometimes, can't they? So maybe a good thing to ask the Reiki for besides depression might also be to help improve relationships as well. I don't know why all of a sudden my glasses look like they're crooked to me. I never noticed that before. Anyway, I think relationships might help. Mm-hmm. 2 more minutes of Reiki. Zuli, hello, hello. How are you, my dear? We're still doing Reiki right now. What are you using your Reiki for? ouch. Awesome. If you want, you can always repeat the video too. That way you can pull more energy out of it each time you repeat it. Is it right here? As soon as you said it, I started feeling one right there. It wasn't there until you said it. The beauty of being an empath. One more minute of Reiki. Anybody who's had a migraine, like that's the first reaction when you hear that word. That's what I think. And then the other thing, Zuli, is if you want a private session, we can always do that too. Right now we're wrapping up the Reiki. I'm going to start my timer, and we're going to do 5 minutes of questions. Questions. So start throwing your questions at me, guys and gals. COD for fairy. For Farah. I'm trying to say your whole name all at once. I'm trying to say Farah Sophia E, but I just completely left out Sophia and just made you fairy instead of Farah. La, da, 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 da. Okay, Farah. You just had 3 cards fall, so we're going to take them. We're gonna take on. You have plenty of options, and you're feeling excited by the idea that you have plenty of options, and you are leaving behind some old option that you thought was your only option, whether that's a person or a job opportunity, I'm not sure what, but you are leaving something behind because you have plenty of other options, and you're feeling pretty safe to do so. Okay, that is for, who is that for? That was for Farah. So if that didn't happen within the past 24 hours, expect that within the next 24 hours. Arlene is up next for a COD. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Arlene. The world in reverse, honey, this is telling me that there's something in your life that you thought was exactly what you want, and now you're realizing it is not. It is close, but you're not willing to award it the cigar. It's not quite it, not quite perfect. Not something you're willing to settle for, even though it is close. Let's see. Best advice for Ms. Annie. How can she improve her relationships? Best advice for Ms. Annie to improve her relationships. La da 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 da. La da da da. 4 cards of advice fell for you, my dear. La da da da. La da da da. Okay, this is interesting, Annie, the way it came up. First of all, the fact that 4 cards fell, but that the first card came up as my Queen of Wands in reverse. To me, this is my person who's feeling depressed or blue or down, doesn't quite know what to do with a situation or a problem, even though you're normally pretty good at solving problems. Okay? You're quite welcome, Marlene. Next comes up, take a break. Take a break. It's time to take a break. You don't work so hard on relationship at this moment. It's time to just step back, detach, take a break. Don't try to make it work. Don't try to push it into working. Nothing like that. The next card that comes up is the 5 of Cups. Go ahead and let yourself feel that disappointment in the situation. It's okay to have feelings. You don't want to pretend that you don't. Allow yourself to feel that disappointment. And 4th, be patient. Be patient. For me, this is kind of a wait card. It basically says wait for Wait for her to figure her own stuff out. Wait for her to come back around. In other words, it's not going to do you any good to try to talk to her about this situation right now. The best thing you can do is wait for her to get a little bit of perspective and realize, and then come back and initiate contact with you again. At least on that particular topic. Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, good luck, my dear, good luck. My timer hasn't gone off yet. Does anybody else need a question answered? 4 people in the room. I've only done 3 questions. You're quite welcome, Ms. Ann. The question is, are you going to be able to follow that advice? Sometimes it's hard to just wait and sit back and detach and just look at our own feelings without communicating with the other person so much. It's a challenge. For those of you who did not catch the beginning of this video, I am not sick. I just don't have my makeup on. Don't worry. Today's a travel day. I'm going to be out of state for like 4 days, and I just thought, I'm not going to take makeup. I'm not going to worry about makeup. That way I don't have to keep track of makeup. And I'm not putting on makeup to travel. So I'm planning on making videos from my phone. That's what the plan is right now. I don't know for sure if that's going to happen. By the way, that was my timer. No more questions. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens where the rubber meets the road. Anyway, I appreciate you guys all being here today with me. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the thumbs up, Sam, for sharing this video. And thank you also for all of the private readings that you guys are booking with me. I appreciate those as well. Everyone, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back again soon. It is good to let yourself feel your feelings. Absolutely. Thank you, Farah. Peace out, guys.